CZW.
Blood, pride, survive. You're forsaken, your bones are breaking, yeah. Like the Nazi, like the tribes, they come to battle on this night. The ring, the field, the war, that's where they lay the law.
Lay the law, once again, prepare for war. CZW, the night for a night, to live is to die, and live to die. CZW.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for February 2000, the start of our second year. CZW Night of Main events. CZW continued with a lot of months having 2 events. So what I've done is while that's happened, I've picked one event name. We used event names from 2000. The only ones that didn't have a December main event, so I've taken one from the earlier in the year that we can use for that. You'll see why later and why I used it and why it makes sense. Oh, baldy man. So I didn't want to go through the roster. We've signed an announcer. Basically, I've decided to spend that money rather than make a profit. Because instead of that, I decided to spend the money. We'll lose a tiny little bit of money each month, maybe a couple of grand. And think, we don't have money. I sold the dojo. I sold the CZW dojo for about 60 grand. Done. It's gone. Lovely. Let's record. There's all their debuts in this show. So, we start off with a kimono one layer dancing thing. We kick off with Hack Myers on loan from IMWS against Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen, we all know, did work for CZW, was a CZW Iron Man heavyweight champion. He was a CZW guy, he worked there, so I didn't feel too bad about bringing in Kevin Steen. Yes, I know it won't be for years yet in real life till he worked with him, but still, bring in young teenage Kevin Steen. I'm fine with that. He beats Hack Myers. Then we get Mustafa Saeed and Seabar defending their title against... Oh, they didn't like Mustafa Saeed. We should probably get rid of him then. Okay, I hadn't noticed that before. And that might have been happening this whole save. 473 people, happy days. So they defend their titles. Z-Bar and Z-Bar and Mustafa Saeed celebrate. Then we get Ian Rotten against a debuting Toby Klein. And Ian Rotten beats Toby Klein by pinfall. I think it was a hardcore match. Yeah, it's a hardcore match. Toby Klein wrestle. Then we get a 3-way match. What is going on with this crowd, by the way? They're just picking one person to match. Going, I don't want this. Rick Blade defeats Johnny Cash and Reckless Youth. And then the lights, we ruined it, but the lights go out inside the building. And when they come on, pointing to the ceiling, is Sabu. Sabu is debuted in CZW. And he will wrestle on this night of main events against John Zandig. And we get a 55. It's our best ever match. It might be beaten. It might be beaten later. It might be beaten. I've got a debut. He's only here for 3 months because he's a freelancer. And you can let me know if I'm allowed to edit that because I want to keep him. Sabu defeated John Zandig in a barbed wire brawl match. Because I'll tell you that because FMW have gone out of business. That should give you a hint. Main event. 30. I thought it'd be better than this. Nick Gage and Anita. Anita gets a 23. He's not popular in the States. It's all about popularity. Nick Gage defends both his titles in a street fight against Anita. Atsushi Anita. And he shakes Nick Gage's hand to end the show. We get a 39. It's better than what we have been getting. Let's move on and see how this is impacted financially. Delicious Coca-Cola. Hack Myers is gone. Rick Blade needs time. Sabu needs time to heal. Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna put it back. I fiddle with the product a little bit in order to get a slightly more sponsorship, but in reality, I don't think it's worth it. So I'll go back and have a look and see if that's been coming up before. So I don't think it has. Anyway, now we've got Atsushi Onita, who's huge in Japan but not here. Sadly, our product doesn't take advantage of that. But Sabu is here. I might get rid of Anita. But yeah, we've brought in Toby Klein. Why? 81 hardcore, baby. 81 hardcore. 120 per show. No, hardly paid him anything. He's good at hardcore. We now, right now, have 70 grand in the bank. Thank you. I sold the dojo. It's fine. So I could technically just up it, which would help us grow quicker. Yeah. So we're going to do it. We're going to up our production qualities to help us grow a bit quicker. Which is going to kill any profits we'll make. But we've got 69 grand. We've got a small shot of going to regional this year before the start of year 3. I'll see you next month. We'll go through the schedule. Obviously, we've just had night main event. So we've got March Violence, Controversy 101, A Living Hell. They said it couldn't be done. No Rules, No Limits, Blood, Sweat and Violence, Cage of Death 2. Rules were made to be broken. Jersey Rules and Winner Takes All technically happened in real life in April. Moved it to December. Moved Cage of Death to September when it really happened in 2000s. Do you know what? This is genuinely Onita. If you know anything about Onita, you will know the crazy matches he was in. He and John Zandig and Nick Gage and Sabu will not do barbed wire matches. Will not do the big barbed wire Japanese or barbed wire USA death match. They won't do them. What do you mean Onita won't do a barbed wire? What are you talking about? It's genuinely really frustrating. It's because the content level is very high, and as soon as it gets to very high, none of them will do it. They'll all do high, but they won't do very high, which is bonkers. Alright, I'll see you next episode when we do March of Violence. And yeah, Onita, Sabu. That's happening. I'll see you next time.